Today, I've been doing a little bush hogging around here. I'm gonna throw this grapple on right here on the tractor, and we're gonna take it over to our pond. And we had a guy that was doing an excavation job down the road, and he needed somewhere to dump, so we worked out a deal for him to dump on a piece of property that we have. So we're gonna get ready for that today. In the morning, we'll be back to get all that piled up and burnt. So let's get the grapple thrown on. We'll make our way over there to the pond and let you guys see what we got going on. And check these filters, get them cleaned up if they're dirty while we're sitting here. Want to make sure this thing can breathe. It's not too bad. Get a little dust off. Slide them right back in there. We got some thunder coming in on the east of us, if you can hear it. Hurricane Aaron's not too far away from us, so it's pushing a good bit of bad weather up here towards us. Give that a little bang there. Not too hard. I don't have a compressor on the truck, so I can't blow it out. Just kind of scrape that. Slide him right back in there. Like that. You always want your breather here facing down. It looks pretty good too, but I'll go ahead and take it out and give it a little brush with my hand. It's a little worse than the other one, I guess. I couldn't see on the bottom. Nobody wants to breathe with a bag over their head, so it's always good to check these out. You don't want to overheat out in the middle of a field and have to walk however far to the truck. All right, let's get this grapple thrown on. All right, get these latched down here. I'll just keep these hoses thrown off the front there. Let's make our way over there before it starts storming. All right, so this is what we're looking like out here. It's all grown up. A lot of brush and stumps and logs dumped out here. So we're gonna go out here. You can see how dark it is back here. So hopefully I can get this mowed today before we get back in the morning and start burning. It's coming down now. I've got a good bit mowed, but we're gonna call it a day for today. We gotta get in the dry. Let's get out of here. Brought the excavator over here. Set this down to help us with tipping here. Help us out a little bit. Okay, we're on the next day here. Did a good bit of burning yesterday. I didn't get a whole lot of video as I was running around plucking all these big logs out of these piles, but today we're gonna get the rest of this burn up. We should be able to. We got a lot of storms moving in. All right, we got it stacked up good and nice now. Sending some smoke signals out. Got Pops over here pushing it up so I can just sit and pick. We about got it wiped out here. We've still got a good bit on the back side. We'll come around and throw it all in here. I'm gonna let this light up a little bit before I throw some more in here. We don't want to smoke everybody down the street out. Back from lunch now. This is burnt down pretty good. Go ahead and throw some of this stuff in there, get it piled back up. Move some stuff around here. Smoke's coming our way. That's what we don't want. We don't want to be in the middle of that. Go over here to the other side. Air condition on. It's hot. I'll walk down here and show y'all something pretty neat to me. It's where would have been my great grandparents, where they got their water from to their house. I'll get down here a little closer. Here you can see some of the pipe that was underground, ran to their house all the way back through there. We'll keep cruising on down through here. Make our way around this. Don't break our necks.
You think so for me?
Huh?
You think so for me?
Maybe. Careful. Good job. And then this is the pump house. And this is what they built up with rocks with a piece of metal over it to pump it up to the house. This is an underground spring right here. And up through here, as you can see, a lot of water comes up from that way, channels down, and a lot of water from this way also comes running down through here. All this water that's back up through there now, that's runoff from all this rain we've had the past couple of weeks. But about right in here, under that leaf in that back corner there, is where it comes out from the ground. So this is the head of it, and this is where they had it filtered over into here to the pump and ran all the way up through there. They had a power line running the trees up through there, all the way across the road to their house. She's about to drink some of it. So if y'all don't see her on here anymore, it's because of this water. All right, make our way back out of here. Right here is where we're burning, and about right behind these trees in this area right here is where the house was. Now it's been torn down, not by us, but it has been torn down. Unfortunately, this section down has been sold once upon a time through other family members in the past that I've spoken on before. But you can see the driveway entrance right there, and there's another one right down here, and they would have had a circle driveway coming around and the house right in that area. But through here, all the way up still through here, we've got, so down here's the pond that you've seen, and across back through here is where where that creek is. So give you a little idea and some jawbones. Okay, we've got everything piled on there now. The next step, I'll get the skid steer and that grapple, and I'll come through here and rake all this up into a pile. And I'll sit with the excavator and pick through that little pile again and get as much sticks as I can out. And then the rest we'll probably bury it, spread it out somewhere. We'll have to put these ashes up as well. But I'm gonna let this burn down for a few hours, and I'll come back and rake this up. Well, I believe that's gonna do it. I got all that raked up and throw it up into the fire there, hoping that it'll burn down. It probably won't, but maybe some of them sticks will get burnt out. I threw the bucket on the skid steer and ran over all this, smoothed it up, got it all thrown in there. I'll let that burn down for a couple more days. Come and rake through it, spread it around. Whatever burns will burn, and then I'll just spread it all on the back side of that hill down there and let it do its thing. I think that's going to do it for today. So we appreciate you sticking around, especially if you made it to the end of the video, and we'll catch you on the next one.